Sure, this is... Hi everyone, welcome to the Conjurer's Table. Now today I'm going to be doing a special episode and showing everyone what my tattoos look like and their meanings behind them. Now, give me a second because I'm just going to pull up the chat, see who's here. Sorry, Dave's walking back and forth because we're trying to feed the cat. Oh, hi, Ashley. Hi, Rochelle. You're here. Yay! Hi, Tangerine. Yay, now everyone's coming in. Hi, Raquel. Hi, Jack. Hello, Lillian. This is so exciting. I can't wait to show everyone. Tattoos are addicting. A little backstory. The first tattoo I got about a year ago, almost about a year ago, and then I got the next three about a few weeks after that, and then I got another set a few weeks after that, and then I got a few more about a month after that, and then after a week of that, I then got four more. But yeah, they're addicting. I have like an entire Pinterest like folder dedicated to just all these different tattoo ideas that I find. Tangerine, hello. Basete, hello. Hi, Kimberly. Hi, Rachel. How is everyone doing tonight? Hope everyone's doing good. Dave, where are you going?
Cat food.
Well, I could go do that because I was gonna go get some wine.
Alright.
Yeah, it's fine. Loki will be fine. Hi, Simon. Hi, Ron. Hi, Steven. I'll watch for a bit as I prepare for bed. Okay, Simon. I'm just gonna let a little bit more few people come in and then I will do my reveal of my tattoos and their meanings. How's everyone's day / night been so far? Hope everyone's been enjoying their day. Hello, Maya. Healing a thrown out back from drunk dancing last night. So worth it. Oh, Rachel. I know, that can be worth it, but that like absolutely sucks. I've thrown my back out a few times, and it's not fun. Hi, James. How are you? Dave, come over here and say hi. Productive day. I know, our day... What did we do today? Oh.
Sat in the vet all day.
Yeah, for most of the morning we went to the vet because Loki, we thought had another crystal blockage, but he didn't. He just had his
bladder
down there is inflamed.
His bladder's inflamed.
Oh, it's his bladder. Oh, okay.
It's the bladder and urinary tract.
Yeah, but we got him some medication. People have been suggesting some other things to give him. Right now he's fine. When we first got home, he was like going back and forth between the litter boxes again, but he kind of stopped with that. I think now realizing that he has no urine in his bladder, so. But it was just the sensation of him needing to go to the bathroom. Hi, Debbie. Haven't missed anything. I have not revealed my tattoos yet. Just quickly talking about how our days went and how Loki's doing, which he is doing well. Maddie, tell my BF to leave me alone. Isn't he in the same room as you, Rochelle? Who else is here? Okay, babe. Okay. Just kidding. No, he won't. Ron, leave her alone. Yeah, actually, leave her alone and go get the spray bottle and spray her with water.
Spray it with water.
Oh, because, I was in her live last night, and he was spraying her with a spray bottle.
Oh, I want a spray bottle.
New moon work last night with Coven, relaxing day to day. Oh, that's so cool. I did not know it was a new moon. I need to, like, get on with the whole moon phases. And I want to start incorporating them into my work.
Alexa.
Hi, Justin. How are you?
What's the moon phase tonight?
New moon.
The next full moon is on Monday, January 21st at 12:15 a.m. Right now, the moon is waxing. The new moon occurred on January 5th.
Oh, new moon occurred on January 5th. How long does a new moon usually last?
A day.
Oh, that's it. Never mind then.
January 5th is the birthday of, among many others, Bradley Cooper.
Alexa.
January.
Stop.
Okay, guys, so I will actually start to show you some of my tattoos. Hi, Minky. I know, right? I think I just had set off like 12 people's Alexas. I'm okay, just dealing with a little depression. Oh, I'm sorry, Justin.
Me too.
Hi, Michelle. How are you? Okay, guys, so do you want to see... Oh, there's Lokes. There's a little baby. Oh, he's purring. He never purrs when I pick him up. He always purrs when Dave picks him up. Dustin? Dustin's not here, is he? Oh, Justin, Simon, not Dustin. Justin with a J, not D, Dustin. Okay, so I'm going to get started with my showcase of my 11 tattoos. Really, Dave? Is that necessary? Wait. That was fun. Okay. So, the first tattoo, guys, that I ever got was oh, can't see it. Hold on.
Oh, God.
Sorry. So the first tattoo, guys, I ever got was this one right here, which is of the 4 elements. So we have fire, earth, I think that one was air and water. So this was the very first one I got. This one took about an hour to do. And actually was not as painful as I thought it would be. Hi, Jen. Going through my tattoos. Yep, so that's the first tattoo I ever got, was the 4 elements. And then the next tattoo I got was this Japanese dogu with the barcode human symbol on it. And what a Japanese dogu is, it's a Japanese clay figurine used back in the day. And it's like very ancient. And I was just inspired by that because I actually used to live in Japan. So that's why I decided to get a Japanese dogu, because I wanted to start getting tattoos that were representative of places that I had visited or lived in. Right? Stripper music. You should scan the barcode, right? Let's see if it actually works. So on it, it says human, because it's a human right above it. And it also, I got that because it reminds me that we're all human. And then the next tattoo I got is this one that says Equilibritas Virium, which is Latin for equal force or balance of life force. And that one was inspired to just remind myself to stay calm in situations, to realize that things happen for a reason, to not stress out all the time like I normally do, that everything will kind of play out, that what I feel right now, as I say, is only temporary. Hi, Jasper. Hi, Lillian. Hi, Jackie. So to go over again, my 4 elements tattoo, Japanese dogu, my human barcode, and my Latin. And then the next tattoo I have, guys, is on this side. And then I have a little scar right here because I put Sanoderm wrap after my tattoos. A lot of people don't use this method, but it's this clear wrap that goes over your skin to protect the tattoo. And it's breathable. And you literally just, after you get your tattoo, you wash the tattoo with antibacterial soap, pat it dry, and then you put the layer of the wrap on it, take off the film, and it just kind of literally creates like the second skin that's breathable that will protect your hair from dirt or anything. So you can literally go about your day, you can sleep with it on and not have to worry about any of the leakage from the tattoo. And oh, thank you. Hi, Darpan. And yeah, that's what I use. But long story, I got a scar right here because this is where the edge was, and because I kept on sleeping on it, it kind of like started to rip. So I kind of left a little scar right there, but I think it's kind of cool. So this tattoo here is the Vegvisir, which is a Nordic tattoo symbol for protection and safe travel. And this tattoo here is technically, if you put it in half, it represents good and evil, or Rava and Vatu from The Legend of Korra from The Last Airbender, because that was my favorite TV show. And I was a nerd, so I was like, I have to get that because it represents harmony and balance. Hi, Becca. So that was the other tattoos that I have. So we have, okay. Oh, hi, Hexen! Hi, Sue! Okay, guys, so I'm going to go all over again very quickly. So first tattoo, 4 elements. Then we have my human barcode, my Japanese dogu, which is a clay figure in Japan. Then we have my Equilibritas Verium, which is Latin for balance of life force or energy. And then we have my Vegvisir, which is for travel and protection. Then we have Rava and Vatu, representing duality and harmony, light and dark. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Oh yeah, now I remember. And we gotta take a little trip because we gotta go down further to my other 4 tattoos. Dave actually does, and I will show you what his one tattoo is because I actually have the same tattoo as Dave on one of my legs. So let's travel a little further south, guys. Okay. Boo-doo-boo-doo-doot. Ooh, doo-doo-doo-doo-doot. Okay. So here's one of my other tattoos. This one here, hold on, I gotta hold this camera a little better. So this, oh, where is it? Here it is. So this tattoo that I have on my ankle is one for clarity. So that's on my inner left leg. And then on my outer right leg, I have the Godsend tattoo from Heroes, because that was also one of my favorite TV shows. And then, if we go to the other leg, we have this one here. Oh, you can't see it. Now you can see it. This is the tattoo I was talking about that Dave created. This is also another 4 elements. So this up here represents air. Oh, wait. Oh, earth is down here.
Ground.
Water. Oh, ground. And then this part is meant to represent, or this right here is water, I believe. And then fire is right here, the little triangle.
No.
Oh, Dave, well then, here, do you want to explain it?
Yeah, Lord. Yeah, you got it all wrong. So, this is ground. Water is the drop without the thing on the bottom, so it looks like a drop. And then you add this at the bottom, and it's now fire, in the shape of fire.
And then the arrow on top is
And the arrow on top
air.
is representative of air.
Yep.
On this one, they kind of messed it up a little bit because it was supposed to narrow a little bit more on the top. Like if you look at the picture, but it's still there. If you look at the picture,
No, it's the same thing. It's into a point.
see how like this looks like a teardrop? You add the triangle, and now it looks like a fire thing.
Oh, okay.
And that didn't even show up in the picture.
And then the final tattoo is this one here. I actually created this one. This is a sigil for divination. So those are my tattoos. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 on my leg. And then we have 1. Oh my god, I did not show you the main one that I just got. Oh my gosh, how could I have forgotten this? Hold on, let me just scroll up. Does Dave have any tats? He just has that one that I showed. Match tattoos is what I mentioned. Oh, yep. So we have matching tattoos. He has the exact same tattoo on his same leg in the exact same place. And then here is the main last tattoo I'm going to show you. This one took 8 hours and I almost passed out during it because I was trying to breathe, but I ended up holding my breath for one section she did that she kept going over like 50 times. And I was like trying to breathe, but I ended up holding my breath. And then she saw I was about to faint and she was like, "Oh my God, are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah." And she's like, "You need to breathe, honey." I'm like, "I'm trying, it hurts. I can't breathe." So this is the last tattoo, guys. Hold on.
I'm glad that one hurt you.
So this is the last one that I got.
Talk about that one.
Oh wait, let me tilt it this way. And this is my voodoo tattoo. So we have the moon back here. We have part of the Veve of Bawan Samedi, who's this guy right here. He's the Loa of death and resurrection. And then we have a Mambo right here, who is a voodoo priestess. And then we have a skull right here, because Bawan Samedi is the Loa of the dead. But I also saw this as a representation of the ancestors. And then if you look closely, it actually has a sigil that I created for the ancestors that I've used for many years. And then this part right here is also part of Bawan Samedi's Veve. Hi, Caroline. Just showing off my new tattoos. Well, not new. They're kind of old, but the ones I have. So yeah, this tattoo right here took a painstaking 8 hours to do. And this part right here on my wrist was the most painful part. That was the part I actually almost passed out, especially when she got to like right here. Because I was like, that hurt the most. But then the rest of it actually was a breeze and wasn't too bad. Even like up here, these parts didn't hurt as much as I thought it would. And then like around here, it was uncomfortable just because that's where the bone is. But yeah, that's my tattoos. And then the other ones... And then I think for the next tattoos that I want to get is two of them are inspired. One inspired by Becca is her eye tattoo, the Mildred Payne eye tattoo. I want to get that. Trying to figure out where. And then I want to get, in the Deviant Moon book, there's a picture of this skull with wings. And I know that my friend said that that's actually common on gravestones. And I want to get that tattooed. And then I want to get a tattoo of... Oh, a skeleton key. Thank you, Simon. But yeah, those are the other 3 tattoos that I eventually want to get. Other than that, I'm not really sure. Oh, no, I lied. And then on this arm over here, I actually want to get a phoenix tattoo. And the reason for a phoenix tattoo is because I've been in 2 car crashes, really bad ones, and survived both of them. So it's kind of like that near death, but then coming out of it in a whole new perspective. So it's kind of like death and rebirth at the same time, being given that second chance. So that's the inspiration of getting a phoenix tattoo on my arm up here. And then over here, I'll probably eventually kind of like wrap it around this, because that's how I created it, so that I could put things around it to kind of build that arm sleeve eventually. You're never too old for a tattoo if you want one. But my only advice with tattoos is obviously it's permanent, so you want to research and know that you will like these tattoos from like the rest of your life pretty much. So each tattoo I've gotten has a specific meaning or a moment in time that is important to me. So obviously I didn't get something because I was like, oh, that just kind of looks cool. And then like, I don't know, 2 years from now, I'm like, oh, why the hell did I get that? Dawn, thank you. You love the voodoo tattoo. That is awesome. They're all cool. Well, of course that one would hurt. I know, Ashley, because that's like the most sensitive area is the wrist. Well, that's not the most, but I haven't really. I've heard that the ribs are a very sensitive area. The feet are a very sensitive area. The
head's very sensitive.
Well, obviously the head would be sensitive because that's up on your skull brain, and then like I guess under here would be really sensitive as well. Laughing at Maddie, you forgot to show us an 8 hours tattoo. You just put some sigils on my glass candles. They didn't turn out as neatly as yours, Matt. Oh, no, it's really difficult putting sigils on candles because it's just an awkward kind of rounded thing. Sorry guys, I'm just scrolling up. I don't know if I scrolled up. Oh, that's why I scrolled up way too much. I was like at the very beginning of the chat. Becca, was it sensitive for your tattoo? Yeah, Becca, was your wrist sensitive? Because mine was like not a breeze for me. That one I like literally almost passed out because I was trying to breathe but ended up holding my breath during it. That's the goddess of strength. Cool tats, Matt. Thank you, Simon. I love tattoos, but I have the most allergic skin on my planet. My skin would fall off. Oh no. Yeah, because it's rare actually, because I did find out that you can be allergic to the ink that's used, but nowadays they use, I think, ink that is a vegetable-based ink. So it's actually very rare to be allergic to ink, tattoo ink. At least that's what my ink master, not my ink master. That was my cat. My tattoo artist told me that. The little 8-hour one, right? That wasn't a little tattoo. That covered my entire forearm. But no, I still have a little patches that I can add stuff to that one around it if I want to. Hold on, just scrolling down. Phoenix holding a wizard hat that could stand for you and Dave. Yeah, that's actually something that I think Dave wanted to get. Right, Dave? Was a Fox the Phoenix from Harry Potter. Yeah, that's actually one of the tattoos that he eventually may get. And the neck is sensitive. I have tattoos on my wrist and it was a breeze. My son and his ribs and center chest was the most painful. Yeah, I could probably never do the center of my chest or my ribs. A, because I don't think I want to endure that pain, and I don't think I could endure that pain, and nor do I really feel like putting a tattoo there. Because to me, it's like, why put it somewhere where you can't show it off? That's kind of stupid. Unless the only time anyone would see it is if you were taking a shower or if, like, you were at the beach and you had your shirt off. But no, child, I want people to see my tattoos. I'm doing great. Tomorrow's another semester. Enjoying my last Sunday. Oh, Jackie, are you going back to work? Or not to work, to school? So funny. Still had a slight headache. Lost track on who I said hi to. Aw, we all have that, Caroline, sometimes. It's okay. I didn't see it. Did you... The Sleepy Oracle, but hello. Oh, hi, Denise. I didn't see you come in. Oh, Tammy, your next tattoo is going to be 3/4 of a sleeve. That should be fun. Do you know what you're getting, Tammy? Maddie, what is Goddess of Strength? Well, in which tradition do you mean, Rochelle? Hey, Maddie, I didn't show mine off. I'd love a lotus tattoo. I also want to get a geometric one. I'm trying to remember what it's called. Yeah, I don't remember what it's called. It's circular and then has like the designs all around it. What's that called? I don't know, but I might get a lotus one just to represent tranquility. Just wanted to pop in, say hi, hugs to you all, gonna make supper. No problem, Christy, thanks for coming in. Can't show mine at work. Yep, Christmas break is done. Oh yeah, I forgot it's only Christmas break. The back of the neck doesn't hurt. The one behind my ear vanished. Oh, I didn't even know the one behind your ear vanishes that quickly. Not sure, just want a Goddess of Strength tattoo. Well, Rosie, what you could always do is research on Google different gods and goddesses that represent strength, and then find pictures, and then just really research it. And it doesn't literally have to be a picture of that thing. It could literally be a sigil of the name that you create. For example, if it was, obviously Baoan Samedi is not the Loa of strength, but if you write out his name and then create a sigil, it could represent that deity. So it doesn't literally always have to be a picture of a god or goddess. Maddie, what about your spirit animal tats? That's a good question. I actually do not know what my I cannot talk tonight. I don't know what my spirit animal is. I actually never really got into spirit animals, so I don't really know. I mean, I may find out what it is, might get a tattoo of it. But, oh, I definitely want to, now that I think about it, I want to get a tattoo of something that is in connection to my heritage. So being of Filipino descent, I definitely want to research something that has to do with the Philippines, because that'd be awesome to get a tattoo representing that. Oh, yes, the mandala. Thank you, Denise. Finally, someone understood what I was trying to think of. Yes, that's one tattoo that I want to get. And if I do ever get it, I actually might... Okay, I'm breaking my own rule. I said I wasn't going to put anything under my shirt so you couldn't see it. But I think I might put it on my chest somewhere. What's the Kalima? Jasper, I'm doing great. Hi, how are you doing? Red lights up out for me, 5:30. Oh, night, Simon. Hope you enjoyed. Oops. Show. There we go. You can get a tattoo in Alibata, the Filipino ancient rite. Oh, that'd be a good... Oh, yes. Actually, that'd be a good idea. Because another tattoo that I wanted to get was of my phrase, when we hit our lowest point, we are open to the greatest change. But I wanted that written out in Arabic font, which I actually have that saved, I think, in my photo albums, because I went to a writing generator and generated that. And I have it, so what I might eventually do is have it wrapping around my arm. But yeah, that would be a real good idea. Thank you, Maya, for that. Yeah, it was cool. You found the word for the Filipino magic. Yes, I did. It was so cool. And I didn't even realize there was. I was just like, I don't think they even practice magic in the Philippines. And then I came across it, and now I forgot what it's called. It's like, Ku something. Maya, do you remember? Do you know the name of it? For Filipino magic. Oh. Oh, yeah, it was like Kulma. Kulma, there we go. Yes. Thank you. That's what it's called. Also, Maya, I'm going to message you because I'm very interested to know more on that, and I want to know if there's books or anything else I can do to research it, because I think I might want to start tapping into that, because I do practice ancestral magic, but the way I practice, I feel it's more hoodoo, which is more African American based and folk magic, but I want to get more into actually feeling like I'm talking to my direct ancestors. Maddie, I have 5, want more. Oh, you have 5 tattoos. Oh, Kulam. My daughter got a Kokui holding the PR flag to represent. It's adorable. Oh, that's so cool, Denise. But yeah, guys, those are my tattoos. I'm actually surprised that I've been on for 30 minutes. I thought that was going to take like 5 seconds, and I was going to be like, okay, what am I going to be talking about the rest of the night? But no, I'm surprised this actually took 30 minutes to show 11 tattoos. I'm just chiming in to say hi. Hi, John Barry. I just went through my tattoos, so if you want to look through them, you can always rewind later on. And hello, Johnny Dragon. 4 tattoos here and want more. I know, guys, tattoos are so addicting. And this is how it worked for me. So I got my first tattoo, and then I was like, okay, that looks like very lonely there. Let me just get 3 more. So then I got the 3 more that I got, and I was like, okay, well now this arm looks naked. So I was like, I gotta work on this side. So then I started working here, and I was like, well that part looks naked, so let me put something on here. So then I got that, and then I was just like, well it's my birthday, let me just get 4 more. So it's literally like you just keep building because you're like, okay, well this part looks naked, so let's put something here. There's a spot right here that's missing, so let me fill that in. It's so addicting. And then you go on Pinterest, which doesn't help, and then you like find millions of pictures and get inspired by millions of things that you're like, okay, well I had one tattoo I liked, and now I found like 4 versions of it, and then I saw another photo that I liked, and now I see 12 more, and then all of a sudden you have like 1,000 photos of inspiration. Wait, what is this? Ashley sitting on someone's face? Oh my gosh. I'm going to slap Ron. He just said I want a butt on my face. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What is that? James said it's a knife with a skull on top and a vine wrapping around the bottom of the knife with a rose on it. Oh, is that the tattoo that you have? So much magic and superstition in the Philippines. That's awesome. I actually did not know that. I'm sorry. I'm still laughing at Ron's comment. Reminds me of the Ray Bradbury story of the Illustrated Man. Yep, I call her butt face. My gosh. John Barry, how are you doing? I'm great. Yep, and then the Catholics came. Oh, that's really cool. James, how long did your tattoo take? He said I need a tattoo of my... Oh my gosh, Rosie. That's my face of trying to wait for a response. Filling the time, filling the time. Chat is moving slow today for me. Well, at least it's better than being in another chat where there's like 70 people and you're trying to get a word in, and then like it goes by so quickly and no one's responding. You're just like, well, that's just great. Oh, that's okay. How long ago did you get yours? Actually, I'm curious. How old were you all guys? That doesn't sound right. How old were you guys when you got your first tattoo? Or how long ago? My first tattoo was like a year ago. And then I got everything in between that. Yeah, I kind of came late into the tattoo scene. I'm going to pin him down and get him a tattoo. You should do that, Rochelle. Like Jen's the other night, right? Oh my gosh, Jen's live was so crazy. Like, how many people were on her chat? I think there were like, well, no, the other chat, there was like about 150 people on that one, I think, at one point. 23 years ago. I only have one and I was 32. God, like 20 years ago. Yeah, 120 on Jen's at one point. And at that point, I think I just started listening because I was like, I can't get a word in because the chat was going so quickly. I have a star with a wing on my ankle in blue and purple. Oh, in blue and purple to represent Mercury and spiritual connection. Also low-key, my love for Sailor Moon. Oh, that's so cool, Minky. First one 26 years ago, second one 16 years ago. Ouch. I was 23 when I got my first. To be honest, it kind of upset me because I knew there were people there that just wanted in on the drama and didn't really care about Jen. I don't think so. I mean, everyone there I felt was there to support Jen and what she was going through. My protective side came out. Ashley, I'm doing great. I'm getting an Elder Wand. Oh, that's so cool, Johnny. I think I was in my 20s. Damn, either I feel extremely young or I feel like I got into the tattoo scene really late. Because, like, everyone's like, oh, yeah, I got mine, like, 23 years ago. And I'm like, well, I got mine a year ago. And then I got my tongue pierced when I was... Oh, my God, I could never imagine getting my tongue pierced. Like, no. That would, like, freak me out. Like, does it even hurt right after? Because I know when I got my... Okay, so these are all my piercings, guys. Obviously, I have my nose piercing, which after this finally heals, I'm going to switch it out to a hoop. And then I have my earlobe pierced on both sides. And then I have my industrial, which finally pretty much healed. So happy. Still very nervous to switch it out. But this one was probably... This was a weird piercing. Like, when he pierced here, this felt more like pressure. And then when he pierced here, that actually hurt. But then the nose piercing, surprisingly, felt in between. So if I was to rate it, this one hurt the most, this one was second, and then that one was like, kind of felt more like an earlobe piercing. And this took almost a year to finally heal. And yeah, it still goes through waves of kind of flare-ups where it'll kind of get a little bit... Well, actually, at the moment now, it hasn't, like, swelled up in a while. And it'll look red and just it'll be sensitive to the touch. So right now, it's kind of, like, fully healed, at least I think. 32 years old, first one, 52nd one, and have 2 more since, which is a work in progress. I could never just be overreact to see my friends get hurt. Oh, I know how you feel, Ashley. Well, I'm 33 now, Maddie. You are young. Oh, wait a minute. Rochelle, you're 33? I thought you were like... How old I thought you were like 25. Me? Ashley? You didn't know You didn't know my nose was pierced? Hello? Right here. That's a piercing. Yeah, I got this in September, actually, and still healing. But it actually feels pretty much healed enough. But I might wait until it's fully healed to switch it out to a hoop, because I've heard stories of people switching it out like after 4 months and they still had issues. So, oh, and like my friend Terrence, he got his nose pierced last year and he switched it out to a hoop. What had happened? He switched his nose piercing out to a hoop, and for some weird reason, it wasn't right, and he had like partial part of his skin like grew back over it, so he actually had to take it out and re-pierce his nose and then put a stud back in, and now he's like afraid to go back to a hoop. So that's the reason why I'm waiting to switch mine out to a hoop. But I actually will post a picture up in Jen's group of what I looked like when my nose was pierced with a hoop. But then the issue was, the guy who first did it pierced it a little bit too low, so it looked like the piercing was actually about to fall off. So I had to take it out, let it re-heal, and then he re-pierced. It hurt when it started healing, like 3 days after, and lasted about a week of pain. Denise, was it hard for you to like eat and talk? Because I heard stories of like people saying like they had a weird lisp when they were talking in the initial healing stages of a tongue piercing. The initial pain is quick and not too bad. I got my tongue and oh my god, never again. Yeah, I probably would never get a tongue piercing. I eventually do want to get a helix piercing on this side with just a little hoop right there, just to kind of even it out. Especially since I was going to get this nose piercing on this side, which is kind of what I should have done. But I like completely forgot that when people look at you, it's reversed. So I forgot that it was on the opposite side of what I initially wanted. When you get past the healing, it's fine. Yeah, I think that's kind of like everything when it comes to healing like this. Once it's fully healed, it's fine. Like I can turn it, I can move my ear, and it doesn't hurt anymore. But it took a long time to heal this and a lot of ups and downs. Because it's right on your face, baby. Everyone can see it. Oh, you're joking. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if you actually didn't notice. You know, I had someone tell me one time that they thought there was like, I don't know if it was in a chat or something. They were like, "Oh, Matt, you have like a speck of glitter or something on your nose." I was like, "That's my nose piercing. That's not glitter." But yes, only for a week. Okay, that's not too bad. That still doesn't give me like security to like get my tongue pierced. Yeah, it's awesome to see that there's a lot of people ranging different ages. It's awesome. Um, Hi, Paris. How are you? Tangerine, I hear you. I think young people don't think I look my age. But boy, some mornings I feel 80. It's okay. I'm 28, and I know I look like I'm 12 still, but I sometimes have the mind frame that I feel, well, my body sometimes feel like it's like 85. And then some days I feel like I should have just died like 5 years ago. So guys, moral of the story, it's not about how old you are, because to me, age is just a number. It's how you feel inside. Good, how are you doing, Matt? I'm doing fantastic. We had to bring Loki to the vet again. He had some issues. Didn't have any crystal blockage, but his, is inflamed a bit. And the doctor, oh, his bladder.
Tract.
Sorry, well, yeah, the urinary tract is
No,
his.
penis is fine. It's
Oh.
the bladder and urinary tract.
See, Dave had the balls. He had the blue balls to say the word penis. Oh, I just said it. Yay me! But yeah, sorry, it was his bladder that was inflamed. But he did come home and he was going to the litter box again for probably 20 minutes, and now he's kind of fine. Matt, being a hairdresser messed my back and neck up. Never mind the bad car accident. I know, that's why I've been like debating on the hairdressing world. A, because it's just stressful and it's annoying having to deal with people that are just so picky about their hair and they give you attitude, and you get people that question what you're doing. They're like, do you actually know what you're doing? I want to be like, no, I just decided to wake up one morning, become a hairdresser, and waltz into work and not know what the hell I'm doing. Plus, if I didn't know what I was doing, I don't think I would be in a salon. Or another thing is that I feel like telling people when they're like, do you know what you're doing? Or they're trying to tell me what to do, I want to be like, so do you tell your electrician how to do their job? Do you tell the doctors how to do their job? Do you tell a lawyer how to do their job? It was weird, made me slow down my speech and went away. It comes when I'm mad, but for the most part, my lisp is gone. Oh, that's good, Lillian. Age is what's on your identification card. Matt, my father was a hairdresser too. He would say we are beauticians, not magicians. Right? Like, the most annoying thing, guys, is when you get someone in your hair that has my hair color and they want to go like Gwen Stefani platinum blonde, and they have like layer upon layer upon layer of black hair dye and think you can make them platinum blonde on one day and get so upset because you're like, oh, honey, you have to be orange. And the best part is when they're like, I want to be platinum blonde, but I don't want to be orange. I don't want to see red. And you're like, oh, honey, you have to go through those colors to get that color, first of all. And it'll take you like 12 visits because you have 12 layers of black dye on top of your head that we have to try and remove. So today, the most we can get you to is probably a dark, dirty blonde. And they're like, well, that's not going to work. And it's like, okay, well, we can either do it all in one day and destroy your hair and leave you bald, or you can do it slowly. I've cried a few times after I've gotten my hair cut, but I finally found a hairdresser I trust. That's good, because it's important to have a hairdresser that, number one, listens to what you want. A lot of the clients I've had come back to me because they're like, oh my God, Matt, I'm so glad I found you, because you are the first person that I've come across that actually listens to what I want. Like, for example, yesterday I had a guy that came in and he told me, first off, he's like, so I want My side's shorter. I want to leave it a little bit longer on top. But he's like, I want the sideburns to blend down into my beard. So that was the first thing I did. And he was like, oh, I'm so glad you did that first, because people forget that and then don't even do it. And then I get annoyed because they always forget that one specific part that I tell them in the beginning. That was such a random rant. I'm sorry about that, guys. I have a big poof hairstyle on my driver's license. LOL, I discovered... Oh, Amy Winehouse, right? Oh, actually, where's my wallet? I'm going to show you guys what my ID looks like. Actually, I can't, because I don't know where my wallet went. That's not good. Oh, it's in my pants pocket. But yeah, on my wallet, I have, like, icy blonde hair. Matt, or they have no hair on their head and they want to look like Farrah Fawcett, right? I had this one girl come in for prom, and she had, well, obviously she had hair, but it was, like, very fine and, like, to here. And she showed me a picture of this long, gorgeous braid that went down to, like, the mid part of her back. And it was super thick, and you could tell that this girl in the photo had extensions in. And I tried doing the braid, and the braid ended up looking that thick. Like, literally, it was just, like, this tiny little thing of a braid. And she was getting mad at me. She's like, well, why can't you do anything else? I'm like, well, first of all, the picture you showed me is of a girl that has hair extensions in her hair and is, like, way longer than what you have. So that's the best I can do, unless you want me to do something different. I suggest curling your hair or something, and then doing, like, a half up, half down, because the picture you gave me will not work because of your hair type. And it's like, it's weird when you get people that just do not understand that. I was basically living in the ICU in the hospital back in '89 due to getting burned by the sun and developing myasthenia gravis. I'm grateful I can move at all and getting my hair done or go to the bathroom. Oh, I'm so glad to hear, Tangerine. Yeah, that's definitely not fun. I could not imagine getting burned by the sun like that. I graduated from beauty school but never got my license. I was 17, had no clue I should wear sunscreen to save my life. I almost died. Ugh, that's not good. Yeah, I should probably start wearing sunscreen. I, like, only got burnt once in my life, and that was actually during Rhode Island Gay Pride actually in June, and I did not wear sunscreen and had, like, this side of my arm literally was, like, super dark brown, but, like, started to peel like crazy, and I could feel the sunburn because it was, like, completely red. But I, like, have never really worn sunscreen because I never got burnt. That was the first time I had ever gotten burnt before. Oop, that just went sideways. Come on, iPad, do your thing. Yeah, right, Justin. Some people expect miracles. Oh, and then you get those people that sit in your chair and, like, you try to give them advice, but they just don't want to listen to you. For example, I had this one woman that sat in my chair. Her hair was, like, bleach blonde, clearly breaking, super dry, and it was, like, about this long, but she didn't want to cut it off. And she's like, okay, what do you think you can do to fix my hair? I'm like, well, first of all, you need to stop using appliances on your hair. That means no flat ironing, no curling irons, no blow dries. Let it air dry so you can get the moisture you need back in your hair because it is dry. And on top of that, I suggest you cut your hair off this short and start over again because all of it is pretty much just breaking. So she was like, oh, but can you just cut off like that much at least? I'm just like, yeah, but it's still going to produce more split ends because your hair is breaking. Like, I'm not just saying to cut all your hair off for the fun of it. It's because your hair is that damaged and you need to do that to get as much of the damage out. And then on top of that, so we cut off that much. She sits back in my chair and says like, oh, I'm going out tonight. Do you mind blow drying it very quickly? I'm like, woman, did you not hear what I just said? I just said you do not want to put any more heat on your hair. That is the reason why it's breaking. Because you bleached it like that. On top of that, you're flat ironing it every day without heat protectant. And she did not want to listen to me. And I was like, you know what? Fine, it's your hair. If you don't want to listen to me, I will do what you want. And do not come back to me crying because your hair fell out. Matt, they don't realize these pictures in the magazines took hours to write. It's all hair extensions, pieces, tons of blow dryers, curling iron, like layers upon layer of hairspray. I'm a vampire pale. I don't burn or tan. I tan actually really easily. Like I literally could be out in the sun for a day and I will turn like 30 shades darker. Thanks, Whisper and Lillian. Yeah, it made me a very grateful person for the past 3 years. Oh, that's so good, Tangerine. Oh, what did Ron say? And Rosie, slow getting ready. Oh, we're going out. Okay, for the day. Can't fix damaged hair. Well, I mean, it depends on how damaged it is and how much of it. Like, most of the time, like, you have to cut out the damaged hair. But people do not want to seem to listen to that. Which is so annoying. Maddie, that's why I wear fashion wigs. It saves the hair and it can change it whenever you want. Exactly. Or you could do what I do and I go through phases. So, for example, right now I am in my grow out phase. So, obviously, I was at one point where I was blonde. So that was my blonde phase. And then usually what I'll do is I'll go a fun color. Oh, Lord. So, for example, I'll sometimes throw a blue on top of it, or I'll go green, emerald green, or some fun color or purple. And then once I've had it purple or a fun color and I get bored, then I'll grow it out. And then when it's just long enough, I will literally cut all this off and then just continue to grow it and then go back to blonde. So I have a safe process of how I do it so I don't completely destroy my hair or have to cut all of it off and then be like, oh my God, I just lopped off all my hair. But that's how I do it. Maddie, like mush, right? And they lie and say you didn't use any chemicals. And I love it when you look at someone's hair and you're just like, so is this natural or did you dye it at all? And you can clearly tell it's dyed. And they're like, oh no, it's all natural. It's natural. And you're just like, right. Well, we'll see that when we bleach your hair and it takes 50 years to lift and it's lifting unevenly. And then I will get back to you and let you know that you just lied to me. I lost wigs before and weaves fell out of my hair. Oh my gosh. Right to be 21 again. Rosie slapping Ron. Paris, I have a mohawk haircut. Oh, that's so cool. I actually had a mohawk haircut at one point. Literally, it was like this high and then went all the way to the back of my head. Hence, a mohawk. Sorry to arrive late. No problem, Willow. Just kind of randomly talking right now. Already showed my tattoos, and then I'm probably going to get off shortly because we have to go get cat food for the cats. I want to get some more wine. And then I'm just going to chill the rest of the night with Dave. I'm not sure if Jen's going on tonight. I don't know if she goes on Sundays. Does she?
Oh, she did.
Jen normally does, right? Tangerine, you're one of my heroes. I mean that. Oh, I know, right? Anyone to go through that and come out positive person must be a beautiful soul. I completely agree. Okay, so Jen is going on. Jen is on at 7:30. Oh, good. She's going to talk about Imbolc. Conjurer's Table, Cherokee Indian tattoos on my right arm, and Elder Wand 2 on my left arm. Oh, that is so cool, Johnny. Damaged hair needs protein, PPT, Redken, and cut out as much as you can. Don't wash as much, and oh, it's more delicate when it's wet. Completely true. And when you comb it when it's wet, you want to use a wide tooth comb. And a little trick, guys, is after you wash your hair, you put in the conditioner. If you rinse with cold water, it actually seals in the moisture and makes your hair extra shiny. And then when you get out, you can put conditioner in your hair a little bit and then do a very fine layer of serum. So what that will do is that'll actually seal in the rest of the moisture and give it a little bit extra boost of shine. Hi, Brad. Geez, Brad, you come in right towards the end of my show. You're gonna have to watch back later to get tips and tricks on how your hair looks fabulous. Mine doesn't look fabulous because it's as dry as Gandhi's sandal right now. Like, ugh, look at that. This, guys, is not pretty. Well, actually, it's because I haven't washed it today because I literally just woke up and ran to the hospital. But usually when it's like showered, it looks pretty, but not today. It just looks like a big rat's nest up on my head. I could literally take it and pile it and be like, oh yeah, this is where the birds like to live. Oh yeah, see? Birds just up in there. Oh, Loki's in the litter box. Oh, no, he's trying to. I'd never lied to you. This red is no, not even a color that humans can have. Wait, oh, hi, Leland, first of all, and what did you mean by that? I'd never lied to you. This red is, not even a color that humans can have. Still trying to figure that out. I say today, with all the beautiful wigs today, people being so inspective in the... It's not even English. Sorry about that. Are you saying my hair is in bad shape? Brad, honey, no. I'm saying... I was going on stories of, like, horror moments I've had with people coming in with destroyed hair, expecting you to cut off, like, that much when you need to cut off that much, and they're just like, can you just cut off that much? Ugh. But no, even if you have healthy hair, those are some things I suggest. Like, little tips and tricks of making it even shinier, keeping it healthy as it grows out. Oh, Maddie, Justin wants to know when a good time for a live is. He's in Montana. It depends. I jump on randomly whenever I see no one else is on. Like, for example, today I wasn't planning on going on, but then I was on Becca's live, and then she mentioned my tattoos, and then she's like, oh, you should go do a live on it. So I just jumped on right after her, and then I know Jen's on at 7:30. Over time, for different people, you'll notice when they go on. Most people go on at certain times. Like, Simon usually goes on at 11 in the morning, our time, or early afternoon. Jen always goes on at night at 7:30. Dave always goes on at 9 a.m. in the morning on Saturday, and what time on Wednesday do you usually go live?
7:30.
7:30 Wednesday night. So you kind of get into a little schedule, unlike me, who just goes on randomly, and I'll just put a little notification on Jen's page saying, hey guys, I'm going live. But you kind of will figure it out over time. You'll figure out like what times you should go on and what doesn't work, because then you all of a sudden realize you've went on, but then like 12 other people are on at the same time. Yes, apple cider vinegar is great to mix with water. It's good for growing hair, plus coconut oil. Yes, coconut oil is really good for your hair too. And even an egg mask. For example, you take the egg, you crack it in, you actually remove the yolk, and then the clear goopy stuff, you just put that in your hair. Hi, Ellie. I want it to do it at Tarot Stock. Oh, wait, did someone say something? Ashley. Oh, I want mermaid hair color. Oh, yes! Mermaid. Oh, that went down the wrong way. Don't say anything, Brad. Mermaid hair is beautiful. Yeah, I can do that if you want. Just make sure your hair's healthy, enough to bleach multiple times, and come with the colors that you need. Hairdressing horrors, LOL, right? Maddie, bring your gear. You're gonna be busy at Tarot Stock, right? But guys, I'm gonna need some time too to enjoy everything else that everyone's doing. I've never colored my hair before, ever. Oh, then that'll be so easy to do on you. Yeah, because if you had long hair and you colored it like dark brown, then yeah, that'll be a disaster. That'll be very hard to get to a mermaid hair color. Because for mermaid hair colors, your hair needs to be like literally platinum blonde. Doop, 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 doop. Okay, guys. Well, I'm going to wrap this up because Dave and I have to quickly run to get cat food and some wine. And there was something else I was going to get, but I completely forgot what it was. And it was on Becca's chat. Now I can't remember. Yeah, I can't even remember. But, yeah, I hope you guys had a fantastic afternoon, morning, night so far. And I will see you guys later. And I actually got some Spanish moss from the dollar store, so I will be showing you guys. I think I might do that live or pre-recording, trying to figure out which one I want to do, on how to make a voodoo doll. No, it wasn't Florida water. Was it Florida water? No. It wasn't the recipe of Florida water. It was something else that I was going to go get at somewhere, because I was like, oh, I'm going to go get this. And then, oh, I just hit the charger. But, Maddie, I'm going blonde, not gray. I've been a redhead my entire life. Is that normal for redheads? Yes, it's normal for redheads to go blonde. Lillian, are you naturally a redhead? Or is it colored red? Because if it's colored red, that is extremely hard to lift because it actually lifts to like a salmon color. And then it's very difficult to get past that stage. But if it's natural, then it'll be a lot easier to get you to blonde. Off to buy more Scullies. Yay! Good, Rochelle. I think I have 2 coming in, and then on Friday when we get paid, I'm probably going to get 2 more, and Dave's going to get 2. Would tomorrow evening 6 p.m. be good for a live video? What's tomorrow, Monday? Actually, yeah. I will be at work, unfortunately, so I don't know if I will be busy. But, yeah, you could always go on. I mean, if I'm not on, I'll catch it later. But I know everyone else will probably be on. Everyone else in here, check out Justin Townsend and subscribe to him. Hit the notification button so you guys can join his live. Oh, excuse me, for when he goes on. But yeah, Justin, I'll try and be there if I can. Hopefully, it won't be too busy at work and I can pop on to say hi. And with that, it's okay, Catherine. I'm like literally just hopping off, but you can always rewatch this. Wow, I've been on for an hour. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna hop off, and the next video I film will probably be on how to make a voodoo doll. So do not miss that. Or if you do, you can always come back and watch it, but it'll be fun. It's how I make my voodoo dolls, and you guys can learn how to make your own. But yeah, I will see you guys later, and hope you had a good night here for an hour that we have been on, and learned a little bit. Oh, what did I even do in this video? Oh, most of it was talking about hair. Hopefully you learned how to get good hair, and enjoyed my tattoos. Ooh, ooh. But yeah, have a good night, everyone. Bye.